What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the pod. We are officially reaching one of the best times of the year in college football. The bowl season is here, and Saturday, December 13th, was one of the opening statements. This is where narratives change. This is where conference either backs up the talk or get exposed. Today, we're locking in on how the Big Ten, Big 12, and the ACC breaking down what we saw, what it means, and who setting themselves up to make real noise as the postseason rolls on. Here is the Big Ten. Here's the Big Ten breakdown. Let's start with the Big Ten because this conference entered the bowl season with one of the missions to completely dominate the trenches and control the game. Saturday's early bowl action showed exactly what the Big Ten football is completely built on. Physical line play, disciplined defense, and offenses that don't beat themselves. This isn't flashy football, but it's completely winning football, especially in December. What stood out analytically is how the Big Ten teams consistently one of one time of possession, limited explosive plays, forced opponents into uncomfortable third downs. That matters because bowl games expose weaknesses fast. Big Ten team weren't relying on gimmicks. They trusted structure and execution. And and here is the bigger picture. Every early bowl win strengthens the Big Ten playoff credibility. It reinforces the idea that this conference isn't top heavy, but it's completely deep, and the depth wins in the postseason. The Big Ten didn't come to the bowl season to participate; they came to set the standard. Now let's talk about the Big 12 because the Big 10 is all about control, but the Big 12 is all about pressure. Saturday reminded us why nobody wants to draw a Big 12 team in the bowl game. This conference thrives on tempo, space, stressing defenses, snap after snap. From an analytical standpoint, the Big 12 teams forces opponents to defend every blade of grass. Miss one assignment, that's easily 6 points. What's the difference? The postseason is how balanced the Big 12 looks. Teams aren't just scoring, they're improving defensively, especially in the red zone efficiently and the turnovers creation. That combination is completely dangerous, and the perception matters here. Bowl season is in the Big 12's opportunity to show how the country, they're not just entertaining, they're absolutely legitimate. The Big 12 doesn't ask for respect, they take it. Now let's shift to the ACC, a conference that came into the bowl season with something to prove, and they know it. Saturday's action showed an ACC that tougher than just the narratives suggest. Analytically, what stands out in a situational football: strong third down defense, smart clock management, physical plays in the red zone. These are the details that win bowl games. The ACC doesn't always win with overwhelming talent. They win with the execution coaching, and that travels with the rail well in the neutral site games. This part of the bowl season is completely crucial for the ACC future perception. Strong performances now directly impact future rankings, playoff consideration, and recruiting momentum. The ACC is completely tired of being overlooked in the bowl season is where they completely respond. Now let's talk about the game of the week. Early bowl season always gives one matchup that completely sets a tone, a game where you completely feel urgency and kickoff. This game of the week is about more than just a trophy. It is about conference pride, finishing the season the right way, sending a message heading into the off season. These games are where players become household names, coaches solidify trust, and programs that define who they really are. If you're only watching one game of the week, it's completely this one. Now, let's finish it off strong. the Bible scripture of today. So when you look back on Saturday, December 13th, this wasn't just the start of the bowl season. It was the start of the legacy building. The Big Ten brought pressure. The Big 12 brought, Big Ten brought power. Big 12 brought completely pressure, and the ACC brought pride. And here, from on out, every snap matters. I'll leave you with this. 1 Corinthians 9:24. Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only get this prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. We will see y'all in the next episode. I'm out.